Hiya, my name is Anna, and I'm the closest to the zombie that you can find in academic world. Why is that? It's because I like brains, I love brains, and I never get enough brains. So basically what I am is an evolutionary biologist, and within all the things you can take within evolution, I have specialized in brain evolution. So the point is that humans have brains that are too large, sometimes even too large for their own good. But this is not, humans are special in the world of animals. We have two big heads. We have too less muscle. We have birth channels that are too small for a big-headed offspring. And we have penises that don't have any wall in it then. So just other primates do. So basically, human boners are fake boners. So but the point is that humans have larger brains, and we want to know why they have larger brains. So they all, because they have advantages, it makes you smarter. Should do at least. And gives you better cognitive abilities. So the best way for figuring out why larger brains evolved is looking at the brains in the rest of nature and see what happens in our animals. Why do some animals have larger brains than others? So basically that is what I do, and that's why I always need brains. So basically what I do for a living is to take things apart. Preferably when they're already dead. I have principles. And also there was this thing about a traumatic experience with a rat dissection that hadn't had enough anesthetic. It was not pretty. That's okay. So basically what I did for my PhD was to spend 3 years in an underground laboratory taking animals apart. 455 carcasses of mammals. I miss the old times. I only have a very big regret about my time of data collection during my PhD, is that I never managed to get humans in my sample. But one day, not everyone. So the whole thing is that I like rings, I'm obsessed with rings, and it's somehow affecting my social life and the way I interact with people. So, for giving you an example, the other day I was texting my partner, and again, human brains and human brains, and I sent him a text saying, if you die before me, can I keep your head? His answer was, Anna, I love when you try to be romantic. He's a keeper. Also, I cannot do anything. He has already notified his family that they have to control if he's still alive every 24 hours. But yes, speaking about skulls and things that are privately disgusting and those kind of things, I love Halloween. It always puts me in the best of the moods. Very romantic and soapy. The terrifying fauna, the eviscerated skulls, the fake members, hanging all around. Well, yeah, the only thing that really annoys me is that, I have seen this stuff for real. I have seen real viscera. I have seen real organs. I have seen real bones. It's not the same. It always annoys me because it's not anatomically correct. Also, that means that when I try to watch horror movies with other people, they normally don't enjoy it. I always have to make a kind of comment. Like, with that color and the way the carcass is inflated, I would say it has been 7 days in the open. It cannot be that this is the carcass of the guy who after the storyline was only just seen yesterday night. And don't tell me it was because of high temperature, because we are watching a movie of zombies in the dead of the winter in Norway. For fuck's sake. Yeah, and, well, yes, I cannot enjoy horror movies anymore. Also, something I've learned about my experience in the last years is that I would never do the best main character in a horror movie. Say, for example, have you ever seen this news about, 40-year-old woman gets into a panic attack after she discovers a boa in her house? Like, the next thing you have is the police there, is the TV there, everyone is reporting the whole damn shit. Well, that happened to me. Here in St. Andrews. And I didn't scream. As a matter of fact, I called the police, but it was just in case. I have a snake here. Who should I call? And they answered like, no idea. Try somewhere else. The whole thing is that it happened that I heard some noises in the bathroom, so I went to watch, and there was this pet corn snake, 1 meter long, in the bathtub. First thing, like, whoa, I always wish this happened to me. The second thing was telling to my partner, look, we have a snake in the bathtub. To what his answer was, are you sure it's not one of your fake ones? Yeah, I still have all year round Halloween decoration at home. Well, he was very pissed off. He said, like, this didn't happen before I was dating a biologist. He's a chemist. And the second thing is that he was rather annoyed by the fact that I was feeling a little too cozy towards the snake. So I saw the snake, identified the species, biologist. I took it. I began cursing it. I gave it a bath. I began saying sweet things to it. And he somehow was annoyed that I was paying too much attention to a male, even if it was from other species. As I told him, you don't have scales, nor a double penis. For your information, snakes have 2 penises. But well, the whole thing is that I cannot do dissections anymore. My actual project works with virtual brains, not with the real stuff. So I have problems with the throttle. But I have found the perfect solution, or not so perfect, but the perfect solution is road kills. Yeah, I really love to see that animals can crawl off the roads. The problem is I've learned that it's not socially acceptable, or people get really annoyed or suspectful when they get to know that the 3 things that you have in your backpack is a box of latex gloves, a roll of waste bags, and a change of clothes, just in the case something would happen. Also, I don't have a freezer big enough. Don't look at me. I mean, how many biologists are here? The average biologist has a freezer and to keep carcasses. And don't tell me I'm wrong, because I'm speaking about direct experience. While I was looking for carcasses during my PhD period, once I was, during lunch, talking with fellow biologists. We were 5 people in the table. And I was complaining I didn't have enough carcasses. Never have enough carcasses. So they told me like, Anna, let me see what I have in the freezer. And it didn't mean the freezer of the apartment, it meant the freezer at home. And next day I had 2 carcasses of hedgehogs, 4 martyrs, 6 squirrels, and 5 mice. And a headless macaque. I didn't ask questions. I didn't ask about that brain. I understood. So, this is to finish. Just in case you want to donate your brain, or you have some carcasses in the freeze that you think will be, or an empty freeze I could have, please contact me after the show. You will be always welcome.